I am so excited to be here today with Kwame Onwachi, and today we are making, as you can see in front of us, something really exciting with lobster. So first of all, talk to me about this dish and kind of why you're so into lobster at the moment.
Well, it's new shell season right now, which is like the main reason why we're here. So I wanted to prepare something that's a little more indicative to my culture. Being from Africa and the Caribbean, we're doing a new shell lobster piri.
Talk to how we get to here, and then we'll go into the recipe.
Okay, so for my method, I boil water, and then I pour that boiling water over the lobsters. And then I let it sit for about 7 to 8 minutes. After that, I cool the lobsters down completely, and then extract the meat from the claws and the tail and the knuckle. And this gives it like the perfect texture. It's not overcooked, it's not undercooked, it's like just right.
All right, well, so where do we begin with the piri?
So piri, we're gonna start with the sauce. For those that are not familiar with piri is a South African hot sauce. And the main ingredients are some sort of citrus, so we're gonna use a mixture of lemon and lime juice. We're also going to use a little bit of white balsamic vinegar, and this gives a level of sweetness, also just a level of complexity to the acid, so you're not using the same acids, right? And then to bump that acid up, we're using something that's hyper seasonal right now, which is gooseberries.
Awesome.
One of my favorite ingredients. Oregano is another huge ingredient in there. So what we're doing, we're using all yellow ingredients because I want this bright yellow,
beautiful sauce.
Yeah, beautiful sauce, right? So I'm using yellow bell peppers as well. Some yellow heirloom tomatoes, because why not, right? Red onions add a really good flavor to it, and you use them raw. And some people would kind of put their nose up to this, but we're just gonna blend this sauce up and then strain it out. So we're just extracting the flavors from this.
And it gives you a little bit of that spice without too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One garlic clove. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar, and then just some salt right now, and then we'll finish with a little bit of salt to taste at the end, right? So the important thing when making this sauce is you want to blend it up to extract all the flavors out of the fruit and the vegetables and the alliums, but you don't want to heat the sauce up because you don't want to cook the lemon or lime juice.
Right.
It changes the flavor completely.
So if you have a really good blender, be careful.
So we're just going to strain some of this sauce.
And then, you know, for people who are like, oh, why strain it? Like, what's the point of straining it?
Well, straining it is, you know, it's just to refine it a little bit. You're getting all of those small bits and pieces out of there, so you can really get all the flavors of that sauce and the true essence of the sauce.
So we've got our sauce. Now it's really just about bringing everything together.
Exactly.
So we have this here. You've already poached it. What are the next steps?
All right, so we're going to play. You want to pass me that plate over there?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Beautiful.
And this, you know, you can make kind of individually, but you can also do it, you know, you could make a big bowl of it as well.
Yes, it's great for parties. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to each component.
Yeah, a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon can take you pretty far.
Yes. So, you know, just plop it on the plate. There's so many different textures in this salad that no matter how you plate it, it's going to end up beautiful. We're gonna add some of these baby heirloom tomatoes. Now I'm adding a lot of the flavors that are already in the sauce to further accentuate, you know, the flavor of the salad.
And you're also kind of continuing to do each of these separately to make sure everything has the right amount of sauce, the right amount of salt.
Exactly.
Like, don't be afraid of the sauce and don't be afraid of the salt.
Everything gets some love, as we say.
Perfect.
Okay. Salt the avocados.
Right, avocado is always
Yes, ripe avocados.
worth.
And then some lobster meat.
I got the lobster.
And then we're just gonna finish with a little bit of mint.
And with the lobster, because you're poaching them, because they're already, like, do you need to add salt to it? Should you taste a little piece before to kind of see?
See where it is. Most of the time, lobster is really briny already, so you don't really need to add too much salt.
Like, don't go overboard.
Yeah. So the beautiful thing about this salad, you pour me that some of that dressing.
Yes. We got
So then
our
you can just
sauce.
pour this just like that.
And so really, like, go heavy on the sauce. Let people just kind of dig in.
Exactly, and serve it with a spoon in each bite.
Let's do it. Like, get a perfect little bite here. Like, trying to get all the little components.
There you go.
They're so bright and fresh and just perfect.
Yeah, spot on.
Chef, thank you so much for teaching us how to make this amazing lobster piri to make everybody's summer better, and even in the winter. winter when you're just kind of sad and you want something bright. Yeah.
Well, thank you for inviting me here.
Thank you so much.